Hello class. In this video we are going to take a look at our class calendar for fall 2018. This is available in the Blackboard site underneath the syllabus and schedule content area. One thing to note is that this document is living and may adjust or be adjusted as the semester goes on, so just keep that in mind as we go through this, that this is what we are intending to do, the schedule we're trying to keep, but as things change and we'll adapt, okay? So, first thing I want to do is kind of highlight for you the different sections on how this is broken out. First, content is broken out into modules. Each of our modules are named after professionals in the IT space, and the exams cover each module. So you'll see that in this first module, Lovelace, which is named after Ada Lovelace, it is just the first 2 weeks about getting everything oriented in the course. The course starts off kind of slow to give everyone a chance to get acclimated, and then it ramps up very quickly. So what we'll be looking at is just, computing at WKU, time management, SAMS projects, on how to get going on SAMS projects. And mostly, we're really just going to focus on the syllabus, the schedule, SAM projects, and making sure everyone has an opportunity to complete the syllabus quiz. And let me take a moment to carve this section out and really talk about it specifically. The syllabus quiz, which is due by September 10th, is a part of the adaptive release mechanics of the site. So, if you do not complete the syllabus quiz with 100% score, you cannot see any of the content in the course. Let me say that one more time. The syllabus quiz must be completed with 100% score for you to see any of the content in the course. So, you have 2 weeks to get it done. By September 10th, you need to have all of the syllabus quiz completely finished and already completed a login to SAMS so you can begin viewing the SAMS projects, so you can get access to the other content as it's staged out, and so you can complete the work in the course. All right? I think we have covered that pretty good. Let's move on. Now, as we talked about with each of the different modules, after we finish the module sections, so for example, after we finish this module here on Burns, that following week, there will be the test, and here are the dates when it's available. So if you're looking at a glance, the Burns module, or in this case, module 2, the exam for that module over 1 and 2 will be September 10th through the 15th. Okay? That's typically a Monday through a Saturday. Now, the syllabus, we talked about 48 hours. To make this course more accessible to anyone, I went ahead and gave you about 5 days for every single one of your exams. So as you see, as we're underlining here, you've got a 5-day period to complete these exams. And the test or the exam that covers each module shows up the week after the module is covered in the course. So you'll see the lectures from Rometty between September 24th and October the 6th, and then after October 6th, then you'll have the exam, okay? And these are 75-point exams. This is pretty straightforward. The schedule also marks out a couple key dates that should just be of value to you to make sure that you're paying attention to. The first of which is fall break. Now, just wanted you to be aware of this, because if you have fall break plans, if you're leaving early, if you're returning home to meet with family, any of those different things, which you're completely entitled to do, just be cognizant that that comes right in the middle of one of our modules, and so you're still going to be responsible for this material and this material. And if we look at it a little more closely, we see that between fall break, the 11th and the 12th, you've still got a little time before there's an exam, okay? What I would suggest is that you make sure when you're leading into these breaks, we have a fall break and also a Thanksgiving break, that you do a lot of the pre-work the week leading up to the break. That way you can just do review after the break. Same thing with Thanksgiving. So that said, let's move on to our SAMS projects. Now, these are the Microsoft Office projects that you complete on a computer and then upload to the SAMS system. These are staged out. You'll have access to all of these once you get logged in and follow the SAMS Quick Start content in the SAM projects area of the Blackboard code. I'm saying it again, in the SAMS projects area of the Blackboard course. Oh, sorry. It wants me to type. All right. The thing that matters is that these due dates here, September 28th, you have to submit all of your PowerPoint projects before September 28th at 3 p.m. Here is the warning for people who procrastinate. There will be, this course is one of several CIS 141 courses. So let's say, well, in this course that you're in now, in your section there are 40 people, and let's say there are 10 courses. So 10 sections, that's 400 people. If everyone waits to the last minute to try to upload their project, what's going to happen is errors. And here's the deal with the errors. They don't change the due date. So if you wait until 2:56 p.m. on September 28th to upload your project and it errors out and you miss the due date, there's not going to be any late work accepted. So what you have to do, what you need to do, and how you should manage your time effectively is between now and the due date, there are effectively about 3.5 weeks, actually 4 weeks, 4 weeks available to you to get those PowerPoint projects completed. You know, this isn't a math class, but you could do one here, do number 2 here, do number 3 here, and do number 4 here. And you have 5 attempts on each of those projects, so you have an opportunity to get 100% on each of those projects. In the SAMS projects folder, it will show you how to read the instructions, how to watch the project videos that walk you step by step through each of these projects so you can be successful. You have the same opportunity with the next area. When we look at when are our due dates for the Word projects, let me copy it a little bit differently. Again, you have 4 weeks. You could do one per week and get you there. Same thing for the Excel projects. So when it comes to this schedule, there's plenty of time built in for you to get the work completed. Okay? So at this point, we have covered the actual lecture contents, when they're going to occur. Here's the weeks, the class weeks they happen here. Then we've covered when your exams are. They're going to be there. Here are the due dates for those exams, not just specifically the weeks that we have here, but the actual due dates, when they're going to be live. Here's the due dates for your SAM projects. So you know exactly how to space out that work to get it completed. And then finally, we have the reflection of technology assignments. These are 20 points or 40 points, and they're just a reflection paper, typically no more than a page or 2 for these first 3. You will submit them through the assignment portal where you get the assignment. You can either type it in the box or you can upload a Word document. No big deal. But on these, we only accept PDF files or Word docs. Apple users, you're going to have to convert it to one of those two. And just for transparency, this tells you when you should receive the assignment, when the assignment will be posted in Blackboard, typically the Monday or Tuesday of the week that they fall into. So this week here, where we got September 10th, which is the Monday, it'll be September 10th or the 11th, that this assignment will become available in Blackboard, and then here is the date that it is due. Okay? So at this point, we have covered your class schedule. Everything you need to know, all the timing for this course, for the most part, will be on this class schedule. If there is a change, you'll be made aware in the announcement area. If there is a change, we'll update the schedule, and the updated schedule will be made available. But going forward, if I was you, I would either print out a copy of this and put it in whatever folder or note system you're using. And then the other thing I would do is I would check back regularly just to make sure that you are on